Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be presenting to you my March weekly spreads. It's a little bit of a different video. I haven't posted any of them yet because I have never really been too much on track this year so far. But I am incredibly proud of what I've managed to do for this weekly spread, so I decided, yes, it is a bit late, but I'm still going to present them anyway. For the first big month weekly setup, I decided to use one of the most beautiful events in Stardew Valley. Obviously, we're staying with the topic. I know it's not technically happening in spring in Stardew Valley, but honestly it was too beautiful to miss it. Obviously I am talking about the dance of moon jellies. I think it's called like this. Anyway, I decided to dedicate a big space on this weekly spread to a drawing of nice deep blue ocean with glowy white jellies. And honestly, this was the very first time ever for me of using this washi tape life hack, I think I could call it. When you basically tape the shape of a final result in this washi tapes, and then you just peel it off and it's all pretty and nice and straight. So I decided I'm gonna give it a try. It was very nice to draw with gouache again, and it wasn't 100% the ideal result, but I am still incredibly happy with what I've done here, and the final thing looks incredibly pretty. Yes, of course, I did not forget about the special green jellyfish. It is very special. It's very pretty. And now for the final reveal. It was actually a lot better than I thought. I have a little tiny bit of paint sticking out on one of the corners, but I am really happy with how it all turned out. Incredibly. I will definitely be using it more later. And as usual, because I unfortunately don't really have that much to track yet, I decided to merge 2 weeks into one. So I just split my regular weekly sized places into halves, and I am using this whole spread for 2 weeks in the month. And moving on to the next weekly spread, I decided to put it on just 1 week, but it is a little bit more drawing heavy. To make it a bit more interesting than usual, I decided to not stick to the regular squares how I usually do my spreads, but instead of it I drew a Stardew Valley house with some nice scenery around it, and the smoke coming out of the pipe of the house is the shape that leads to all the weekly spreads, all the days of the week. want to make this drawing a little bit more refined, to make it pop a little bit more, I decided to do something completely different, something that I've never tried before, but I've seen a lot on YouTube. It is to use pencils on top of the drawing made with gouache to add some little details, to add some little shading. And honestly, again, I think I will be using it more in the future because it definitely did make it a little bit more refined and added a little bit more details that I was missing when I made it with just the paint. And now we are moving to the special page of this month. Stardew Valley is a big game. Stardew Valley is a very time-consuming game, and Stardew Valley has a lot in it. And it's pretty much impossible to play it without consulting with any kind of helping stuff. Usually people use Wiki. I personally use the special checklist PDF I have, but obviously as long as this month is a Stardew Valley month for me, I decided why not add any big tracking thing in my bullet journal. Obviously one of the biggest things I could add was the calendars, because so many characters in the game have their birthdays. So many events happen all around the year in Stardew Valley. So I just made these 4 graphs for 4 months of the year in Stardew Valley, and under it I decided to put 2 biggest farm buildings you can have in a game. It's barn and the coop, and 3 tiers of this building. What do I need to bring for it, if I want to upgrade it, if I want to build it. Because this stuff, I do need it. I definitely need it more often. And I'm pretty lazy to look every time at my tablet to track and see what is happening this day or how much wood do I need for a deluxe barn. And as I was writing the coop upgrades, I realized that I messed up the barn upgrades, so mistakes are normal, mistakes happen. I just remade it a little bit. It looks a bit wonky, but it's mine. I did it, so I'm pretty happy. And just like that, with some finishing touches of the outlining and adding some colors to the special events of the year, I am happy to present you my weekly spreads for the month of March of 2022. I am incredibly happy with how it looks. I am very glad with how functional it is, because I don't really need to track that much, but it looks good. It looks really nice. I specifically like this jellyfish painting, and I love how vibrant, how useful these spreads are. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.